Welcome everyone to another episode of Weekly Updates You Don't Give a Poopy Pants About. And in this episode, I'm a pretty princess. Hello everyone, welcome back to the show. Hi, it's almost 15 seconds. Go. Yep, weekly updates you don't give a shit about it. We're proud to be back. We can't wait to bring to you this final episode from me and Arav.
Yeah, we are back
And
for
If
like
I
one
had
episode.
if I
So
had $1 for every time we did a finale for Sid and Aro, I'd have $2, which isn't a lot,
which
but it's
isn't a
weird that it
lot, but it's
happened
weird that
twice.
it happened twice.
Oh my god, you stole
crazy.
my
Oh
line.
my gosh, that's insane, dude.
Uh,
No way. Nah, that's
But
God
criminal.
damn you,
anyway,
Sid.
as we all know, the fantasy news must flow, and this episode, emotional may it be, is no exception. So, without further ado, let's get into the news. And in our first piece of news, we have gotten the second trailer for the acclaimed Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and I am supremely excited for this. First of all, uh, Shadow. We have got more looks at Shadow, and Shadow is actually my personal favorite Sonic character. And I am absolutely amazed at how well his design has been brought into this thing, and how well his character seems to be being translated into it. Because first of all, we're getting more and more looks at Maria, with also a lot of direct nods to the original Shadow the Hedgehog 2005 video game, with a lot of shots just directly recreated from the CGI cutscenes, which, by the way, the director of this movie actually worked on, which is like super cool in my opinion.
Yeah.
Then in other news, uh, we have also gotten the shot of Shadow holding a gun, which is, my god,
Whoa.
the amount of
Whoa.
homage they're paying to, I mean, it's probably going to be a laser gun, but the amount of homage they're paying to Shadow of 5 is just absolutely palpable. And there's so much that we see in this trailer. I have so many thoughts on it. First of all, I am growing more and more open to the thought of Gerald Robotnik being alive, because his character seems to be very clearly contrasting Eggman's in a way that it's gonna make the reveal at the end so much more pungent. I mean, I believe that the way that they did it in the original Sonic Adventure 2 is probably still going to be better. But I am still supremely excited for what they want to do with Gerald. I doubt that they're going to bring the Bio Lizard into this one, for one thing. But
Huh.
seeing what they've already done with this, my god, it's absolutely amazing. Then we also got a shot of the Eclipse cannon blowing up the moon, and as any loyal Snapcube fans would know, that is amazing because we have finally the announcement where he does it better start with "I've come to make an announcement," and nothing else after that because it is highly inappropriate. But I am so excited for this. Then there's some other stuff that I wanted to talk about. For example, in the background music of the trailer, they're actually using "His World" from Sonic 06. Shut up, you. Yeah, but
Okay, bro's got beef with a random truck driver. Okay.
Yeah. It's
but yeah, more and more they seem to be finally embracing the fact that this is a Sonic the Hedgehog movie, and along with that, they are using more and more Sonic music in the trailer. Because for the first trailer, they used a mix of Green Hill and Live and Learn, and now they're using His World, which is something that I don't think they were gonna introduce until Silver showed up in maybe the next movie, which is absolutely insane to me. I'm not complaining though. And like there was a point in time, because like the first two Sonic movies had very generic music. They could have made so many callbacks to the actual like good music of the franchise, but they really didn't, except for like a couple nods to Green Hill Zone here and there. Like what's his name? Tom's ringtone was Green Hill Zone, and at the end of the movie, they played Green Hill Zone.
Huh.
Basically, Green Hill Zone all around. But finally, we're getting so much Live and Learn. Live and Learn has become such an intrinsic part of this movie's marketing. I absolutely love it. If there's an orchestral version that plays during the final act of the movie, I will go batshit insane. Curse you, truck driver. Well, Sonic is actually thinking the same, because in the first stage of Sonic Adventure 2, he runs away from a truck that's trying to crush him.
Oh,
oh,
Everything's a
damn.
Sonic
for
reference, guys. Remember
anatomy.
that.
Yeah.
Yes, but I think that's enough yapping and ranting and rambling about this one trailer alone. Boom. Any thoughts on it, guys?
That's
Not
cool.
really
It's just
seen.
Shadow. Shadow's pretty cool. So
All hail
yeah,
Shadow, heroes rise again, obliterating everything that's not your friend. Nothing can stop you now, no who was to bring you down. But there's nothing left to lose. Like, you win. Yeah. Adi?
yeah.
I don't
Bro's
have
got
anything
so
to
much
say. Just
accessories on him. Like, bro's got the double headphones, the chain, the
I
sunglasses.
So stripped out, go on.
Crazy.
But talking about all
yeah.
that, let's next move on to the next piece of news. Boom.
All right, PlayStation is making more handhelds finally. So, based on recent news, this handheld would allow you to play PS5 games on the go rather than over the internet like the Portal. And it's also looking to contend with Nintendo. So far, it's still in its early stages. So, my thoughts on this are pretty. Oh my god, don't put me in full screen. God damn it.
The
You're
peer
gonna
Fine, you
live
know
with
pressure.
it.
what? Put me in full screen. I got this.
I know you do.
I don't got this. Put me back.
Shut up. Keep going.
Oh my god. All right, so I forgot what I was talking about. We are gonna have to cut
Redo.
this. Not redo. Give me a second. Give me a second. Wait, I got to
I'll,
lock in. I got
I'll
to lock.
put one. Hmm.
All right, so my thoughts on this are pretty weird. I personally I don't exactly like taking my games around with me to play. I just play Clash of Clans on my phone a little bit, but I do see how it would be useful to some gamers in the community to take their games around on the go. I don't think it'll be especially powerful, but it'll be okay. Like
Yeah,
it'll
not
be
gonna lie.
enough to just play.
Portable gaming is literally like the coolest thing ever. Like you can just like sit in a car and play something that's not a shitty mobile game. That's like the coolest shit ever. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the settings
Redo.
aren't going to be that great. It's going to be like a hugely downscaled version of it. So I mean, you get the feel of it, but you don't exactly get the whole experience of it.
Well, I mean, this.
Hey, what's up, guys? Check out my
Yeah.
Clash of Clans account. Hold on, it's loading.
Yo, Adi on his Clash of Clans account.
There we go. Check it out. Town Hall 12. Boom.
Holy shit.
I am so awesome. I'm so cool.
God damn.
Somebody kill me, please. Anyway,
But
moving on.
oh,
Courtney B. Vance is replacing Lance Reddick as Zeus in PJO show. So, this is cool.
you have the
I like
weirdest
the
way of
character
saying
actually.
things
He
out
grew on
loud.
me. He grew on me actually. I thought it was a mid casting, but yeah, he has grown on me.
You're stupid.
And and Sage Linder has been cast as a recurring character in the show, but we don't know who it is. So that's cool as well. I hope I wish we had a photo up here, but we don't. Production issues, Jesus Christ.
My God,
Anyway,
I'm
Heather
leaving this in
Feeney
the video, by the way.
has been cast
On the
in a
video.
minor role. Heather Feeney has been cast in a minor role, so that's cool. Okay.
My God.
Well, my opinions on this are that hey, Courtney B. Vance, he looks good. He looks really cool. And
Gay.
but the other characters I actually haven't seen them, so that's kind of sad. But I'm sure they'll do great.
Lance Reddick did an incredible job as Zeus in the previous season, and it was really sad to hear that he passed. But
I
I,
oh
I am fairly confident that this new guy, I should put some respect on the man's name, Courtney B. Vance, will do a great job as replacing him as Zeus, even though the tragedy of Mr. Reddick's passing is tragic. Okay, so in the
You,
next piece of news, so in the next piece of news, we have found out that the authors of The Expanse, which is the popular science fiction series, which is popular across Book Talk, and also got a really good, apparently a really good Amazon Prime series. My aunt and my cousin love it, but I haven't watched it yet or read it. But yes, the authors of The Expanse have gotten an adaptation of their new book series, Captives War, in that to be started. Like the work on the adaptation has begun. I don't think it's greenlit as of yet, but it's gonna be. It's coming. It's like probably gonna get greenlit because of the success of The Expanse, even though to my understanding that show actually got cancelled. So it will be showrun by Naren Shankar, who was actually the showrunner of The Expanse itself. He will also write and showrun the show. And some of the other screenwriters that have been confirmed are Daniel Abraham and Ty Frank. And well, from what I've heard, The Expanse is a really good show. And if they're just bringing back the old team who worked with James S. A. Corey beforehand to work on this show as well, I mean, what could go wrong? So I don't know much about this myself, but I'm super excited to hear what happens next.
All right, next up, Lilo and Stitch live action gets its first teaser. Aro, what do you have to say about this?
Well, this is pretty cool. The guy's pretty ginormous actually compared to a sandcastle they showed in the teaser. So that's cool. But anyway, the trailer has garnished 2 million views and 35,000 likes in a short period. So that means there's a hype around the movie. So that's cool.
Is it just me or did
You
I?
guys
Sid,
know you guys know absolutely nothing about this and it shows, so I'm going to take over. Um,
I talked about fan reception. Hey,
Exactly,
you're
he
stupid. Shut up.
did good. Good job, Aro.
No, he didn't.
geez.
But yes, okay. First of all, I love the original Lilo and Stitch. It is just an absolute classic, even though it only came out in like the early 2000s. But I love it to bits. It is such a good movie, and anyone can watch it. Now, if you've noticed the pattern in the last couple of Weekasas, you know that I am not very positive about live action remakes in any capacity, and this is no exception because what the hell? Stop,
Yeah,
please.
okay. Crazy.
That's its only thing to this. What the hell? Stop.
Yeah.
Please, you forgot to please. I don't think this is
Oh,
gonna be very
yeah.
good. The live action design for Stitch is okay. It's like it's pretty accurate, but again, I am not gonna watch any of these live action remakes in theaters. Prisha can do it. I don't care. But uh, there we go.
Uh, and
There
Warner
we
Trisha
go.
Bros.
slander, jeez.
I swear to God, she has like the worst takes ever. But yeah, this seems pretty strange. It's like I don't want to watch. It's like the absolute onslaught of live action remakes is killing me. Everything's getting a live action remake. Moana's getting a live action remake. That didn't even come out 10 years ago. And Moana. Okay, wait. I'll talk about that later in the episode. But I hate everything about this. Next piece of news.
Half this
Yeah,
And
episode is
go
just
it,
ahead.
me
Go
trying to
ahead.
fix my hair.
the
Half this
entire
episode is
episode
me
is
trying to fix my camera.
as long
Plain
as you're
said
on it,
now,
you
though.
can't.
Yeah.
The next
Oh
piece
my
of
god.
news, we have gotten our most recent interior art for the Devils, and as usual, it is looking absolutely fantabulous, ambitious, or whatever the word is, and I love it. It looks so good. And whatever those idiots said in the last episode, I hate you, by the way. You said that the devil, it looked ugly. I will come for you. You're, pretend this is a knife. But yes, I am. I hate you guys who said that this looked bad. Yes, The Devils, if you don't know, is Joe Abercrombie's upcoming book. It's coming out next year. It is my personal most anticipated book of next year. It would be Win It Shoot, but that's coming out in December of this year. Actually, it's actually coming out like exactly a week from now. Isn't that crazy? But yes,
Whoa.
That is
so
crazy.
yeah,
Maybe we'll read it
I'm not
on
gonna.
next week, Gasa.
No, I'm not gonna be able to read it. It's 1,000 pages and pre-boards are coming up. But
I
Yeah.
know. I know. Oh my god.
But yes, I am so supremely. I'm saying supremely a lot today, aren't I? But yes,
Yeah.
Joe Abercrombie has recently become one of my favorite authors of all time with his first Law trilogy, which is one of my fourth favorite series of all time. I can't wait to see more. Boom, next news. Go.
All right. Idris Elba has been cast as Man at Arms in the He-Man live action. So I don't know much about the He-Man live action, though I will say a few words on Idris Elba's acting, or at least voice acting, as in Cyberpunk 2077
Whoa.
DLC.
I know a lot about him because he's Knuckles in Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Me and Keanu
Oh my
Reeves
god,
was in
he is?
Cyberpunk. Yeah. And Cyberpunk and Keanu Reeves is in Cyberpunk, and now he's Shadow. So now me and Adi's interests are just colliding with each other.
That's
Exactly. We
crazy.
love we
I'm
love this thing.
just, yeah.
So Idris Elba did a great job in voice acting Cyberpunk. amongst DLC, and I do believe that he will do a great job at this live action as because even in his movies he does great acting, and I just love this man, love it.
Nice, nice.
Maybe not as much as Tom Cruise, but I love him.
Damn. I was about to say Tom Cruise got competition. Jeez.
Uh,
You know, who do you love as much or more than Tom Cruise?
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling.
Oh
You love
shit.
your good. Love yourself, kid.
Wild,
uh,
wild, wild,
Wild. That's
wild. Yeah.
But yes, this is super cool. I've barely consumed any He-Man media, but what I've consumed, this seems like a pretty good choice. This movie has seemed to be in like development for a long, long time, and this seems like it's slowly coming to fruition. Like it's not been in development as long as like the Minecraft movie, but it's still a long time. Okay, but yes,
Yeah, yeah, I don't think the Minecraft movie would turn out great though.
well, who knows that? Who knows if this one will turn out great either? But yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, Yeah, I think that we should move on to our next piece of news from there, unless you guys want to say something else.
This guy's cool. Yeah, that's all I have to say.
Your face will be
I love
slapped
it.
off.
This Elva, please marry.
What is
This
happening
is
this episode? I swear to God.
What is
next
happening?
time. An episode of SpongeBob, would it?
Elon Musk wants to make shitty games, and by shitty games, I mean AI games, which is just like, what is he doing, man? First, he takes Twitter, and now he gets the great idea of using Twitter's chatbot to make
AI.
AI games as
Yeah.
such
To
revolutionary tech.
make
Oh
games
my
to make
gosh.
games great again. And by quoted by him, he says, "Too many game studios that are owned by massive corporations." And yeah, what we need to combat game studios that are owned by massive corporations is one that was created by the richest guy on the planet. Blink, blink.
No, it's basically like instead of multiple game studios owned by multiple different corporations, it's just one stupid AI bot pumping out shit games under one really rich guy.
Goddamn idiot. Because
Yeah.
this is one of the guy, Elon Musk, if you don't know, he's just the guy who like goes around on Twitter just complaining that, oh no, there's women in my video games and women aren't hot. And like those kind of people, they suck. I hate them. They are literally the worst things ever. If
Have
anyone
you
uses the
considered
word,
he might be gay?
if,
He probably is for Trump.
when anyone uses the word woke or DEI or something unironically as an insult or a critique of a game or a movie or anything, I immediately lose all respect for them because it's
Yeah.
like you don't deserve that shit. You're stupid. Not it's like what are you even saying, my man?
Something.
Gay.
Yeah, there we go.
Nice.
Somebody zoom in on that.
And Adi, speak about this.
So, from my experience with AI games, especially like the recent AI version of Minecraft that's been going around, AI,
What?
yeah, like there's a AI version of Minecraft going around where it like generates everything in real time. Like for example, you look at a dirt block and it generates everything from that one dirt block, and then it keeps changing
Oh
every
my
second. So it's like really
gosh.
chaotic. Like so, like you look at something red, and then the next second you're in the goddamn nether. So it's like a really
Yo.
chaotic thing. And
Okay.
so AI can be used to make games, but I do believe that it would be better off helping developers make games instead of like creating games on its own.
No,
Because AI
I
without direction is just stupid.
I just
honestly,
want
I
no
think
AI.
I think I think generative AI should be completely kept out. But like obviously
Yeah.
AI is essential for games nowadays because like there's bots and shit. But the main
Yeah.
thing, generative AI, the concept art, the
That's
coding shit, keep that shit out of my video games because I'd rather play good games with stuff that you don't like rather than horrible games with stuff that you like. So, shoo, I don't want you here, Elon. Bye bye.
yeah.
Bye bye,
That's a
Elon.
horrible take.
Bye
Horrible
bye.
take.
Horrible. And yeah, wait, are you calling my take horrible or his?
His. It-
And another thing, this guy wants to buy Hasbro so he can get the rights to like stuff like
oh no,
Transformers and Dungeons and Dragons. Let's just
that's
all agree
crazy.
that we do not want his grubby paws on Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah,
Yes, and
we love Dungeons and Dragons.
I
That's how I
also
met
don't
Adi.
want
I don't want that to be tainted.
Yeah.
I don't want his grubby paws on Beyblade because that,
Mhm.
yeah, no,
Oh
that's
shit,
just
yeah.
messed up.
So,
Beyblade is like the
Elon,
best series there is. I don't want
Yeah,
Elon ruining it like he did X. I mean Twitter.
Elon
yeah,
Musk, I know this is hard for you, but like, please don't be an idiot.
yeah, please.
Yeah, so
Alright,
somebody's
on to
doing it
the
on
next
Twitter.
news. Squid Game trailer season 2. This is great. This is great. I watched the first season. I really liked it actually. And yeah, this is really cool actually. I thought it was going to be garbage, but it looks pretty good. 456 player 456 is having a return, so that is pretty cool. And yeah, the games are this the best, the first game which is the same, and then there's a couple different games. Apparently this time they're actually fighting back against the organization. I think that's player 456's plan. I don't know. I just watched the trailer. But yeah, that's what I assume it is, and that's pretty cool. They're just fighting back. Maybe this will be the last season. Who knows? Maybe they milk it and make a season 3. Who knows? At this point, Netflix is greedy. But it's releasing. I'm not sure. I think December 26th or 24th.
I guess
Yeah,
Uh,
that's Netflix's Christmas gift to us.
yeah.
yep, yep.
You can say that.
That's
Adi, you want to say anything about it?
I don't really have anything to say about it. I just feel like Netflix is throwing off a lot of these Squid Game things. Like I remember a few days ago, not even a few days ago, a few weeks ago, oh they made like a Squid game that you can play on your phone. And a
yeah.
That
few
wasn't a
days
few
before
weeks
that
ago.
they
That was
made
like in
something
your
else.
first step. That was like in your like third episode or something, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know how. And then before that they made like something else. So I don't think this is going to be the end. I do feel like they're going to make more more things branching off of this show if season 2 goes particularly well.
And
I guess
yeah,
another game. Yeah,
yeah,
based on
I
season
think
Maybe
two.
that's
it's maybe
something.
it's the
Yeah.
octopus game this time.
Whoa, whoa. But yeah, that's cool. That's sick.
Sid the Squid Game.
Sit the
We
Squid
got
Game.
Squid Game, we got Octopus Game. Next, we're gonna have Shark Game or some shit. Just
No,
Yep.
Crab
all
Game.
the
Danny reference.
secret.
Crazy.
uh,
Yeah.
all right, so CD Project Red's official YouTube channel has released a trailer. Well, not a trailer, but just just a video about Cyberpunk 2077. So it's promoting the ultimate version of the game, but it's just a trailer to just look back on the game about how great it was. A trailer about how great the game was. A trailer about all the choices in the game, about all the characters you meet, all that stuff. So it's just a really great trailer. It promotes the Ultimate Edition really well. It goes through Phantom Liberty and the base game, and then it's just a great video. Especially if you're done with the game and just want to reminisce on the good times.
I love reminiscing.
Oh my god. I mess up the thing sometimes. God damn it. So yeah.
I
What?
reminisce about the first
Yeah.
WUYDGASA.
Uh,
Crazy. But yeah, that's
crazy.
basically it, I guess. 2076.
Yeah, I actually saw something that's like, oh look, just one of the people who works at CD Projekt Red actually gave an update on Witcher 4, which I think is pretty cool because it's like, oh, this is going to be like one of the biggest games ever made, much bigger than Witcher 3, and it's also going up. But yes, they're also working on like making sure that this isn't another cyberpunk situation where it's a good game, like a really good game, but it comes out really badly patched at the beginning. So they're trying not to do that again. And from what I've seen, I think you're better suited to talk about Witcher, but what I've heard, Witcher is a pretty well received video game franchise, and I've never played one, but I can. But that's about it. That's all I have to say about that. Sorry for taking over, Adi.
So from what I've heard, the Witcher series is like one of the only remaining games that's been good from the very beginning. You know what I mean? Like some games they were good at the beginning, they had like a terrible sequel, and then they just went to absolute shit. It, and then other games they were bad at the beginning, but then they had a good sequel, and then for some reason the studio just canceled them. So The Witcher isn't one of them. The Witcher just is great all around, and especially the DLCs and the expansions. And CD Projekt Red does this great thing where it just prices everything really well. Like unlike EA, where you have to pay $100 for a single character, they do like $10 for an expansion, and it's like a whole new game. So it's just great. I love that aspect about CD Projekt Red.
EA Sports, it's all the same.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
And in the next piece of news, we have gotten a leaked trailer for a Lego James Bond game being worked on by Traveler's Tales. Now, I'm really excited for this because the last Lego game worked on Traveler's Tales that we actually got was Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga back in 2022, and I'm super excited for this because me personally, I'm a very big fan of the Lego games because I've been playing them as a kid. Like, sure, they're not the best games, but they harbor a lot of nostalgia for me. And I think with the framework that the Skywalker Saga did, where it basically reinvented the entire gameplay model of the series, I think that something like this could work really well. If before I buy it, I'll probably have to like binge all the James Bond movies before because I have not watched a single one. But I'm really excited for this because it officially marks the return of Traveler's Tales. It's been 2 years, but I'm still super excited for this. The trailer itself also looks really good. I'm not sure how many movies in James Bond will be adapting because first of all, everyone knows that James Bond has a lot of movies. I'm not sure if it will go like a multi-movie approach like the original Lego Star Wars games, where it first did the prequel, like the original video game, then it did what's it called, the prequels, then it did the original trilogy, and then it ended off with the complete saga, and now we've gotten the Skywalker saga. So I'm really excited to see what we have with this. But I will stop my rambling there and move on to the final, I think, piece of news.
All right, so on our next piece of news, we have gotten a trailer for Secret Level, which is a gaming anthology series, which is basically like it's going to tell stories, mini stories in different game worlds. It's including Warhammer, Unreal Tournament, New World, Asternum, a few PlayStation games. I mean, they just threw the word PlayStation up on screen, so totally not big. Dungeons and Dragons, I think Sid is excited for. The Outer Worlds 2, Batman, Honor of Kings,
No, Out
Armored
of
Core,
Worlds.
Exodus, Spelunky, Crossfire, and for some reason, Concord 2. I think they're just gonna tell a story about how badly the game flopped, but yeah, we look forward to it.
Hey kids, when you're making a video game, you want to know what to do? Yeah, well, not this. Bye. That's the whole thing.
I
Crazy.
think Concord should just release a series where it's like how not to make a video game
Yeah.
for,
Yeah,
for game devs. So I mean, yeah, this
yeah.
series looks really cool. Everybody's hyped for it because it's a chance to get to know more about the games we love and play. It's just tiny stories inside those games. So I look forward to this, and I do feel like this is going to get a second season pretty soon because it looks to be highly anticipated.
Yep.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's pretty much it. Arav, do you have any thoughts?
Hey, what did you say? Outer Wilds too? That's cool. But otherwise, I have no thoughts.
Outer Worlds.
Outer Worlds. Yeah.
And they also released a trailer for a Mega Man episode, which is pretty cool because I don't think Mega Man has been adapted in any capacity before this. That's pretty cool. And yeah, that is our final piece of news for today. Now we will get into We Forgot Nothing.
New
We
Dexter.
know all.
We.
And now we are in reading and watching, and we will start with
Yours truly. Oh, actually, let me start this off by saying the Son of Neptune, right? I have it somewhere. I don't know. I've read 160 pages. So, like, hey. Last time I was
Slow
at
as hell.
105. I'm at 160 now. So, hey. That's a great accomplishment.
Whoa, I can finish
Ace,
that in 20 minutes.
Gaurav, you know something? Maybe you should
what?
study now.
That's what I told him.
It's always during exam time, man. I swear. Okay.
Exactly.
But yeah, Ace Attorney has been going well. Yesterday, actually, I played till 3 o'clock in the night because this lady kept getting her testimony wrong. So she kept testifying and then she kept reapplying the evidence. She kept throwing random evidence shit. And it's weird, okay? Like the girl cannot make up her mind about what happened. So like, yeah, that was frustrating. And she was going to present another thing, but then I just gave up. I was like, okay, bro, I'm just going to go sleep. Like, have fun, bro. Anyway,
Make this
I'm
man a
also
lawyer. Make this man a lawyer.
crazy, crazy. I'm
Him
also
to all
reading
the they
this.
would give him to all the guilty people, and he would just like immediately convince the judge that they're 100% guilty, and like my client is not guilty. I swear, pinky swear, and then I just looks back down at him and is like,
Uh, crazy. But I'm also reading the maths NCRT book, so that's pretty sick. I mean,
This
honestly,
is
I
bro,
mean,
on
like,
the worst person I've
superiority.
look at
ever seen
this.
whose
Look at
daughter.
this. I mean, are you not like appalled by the mastery of the
Nope, that seems very easy.
substance, the world
Mastery.
building,
Shut up, Asif.
pod mass? Do you get the concept? It's insane.
What mass is
Anyway, that's all for me.
alright? Yeah. Next, the
Finally, to somebody more interesting who isn't reading a goddamn NCRT book.
math textbook that too.
Yeah. So, first off, I've been playing Warframe. I love this game. I don't know if you guys know this, but I really love this game.
I
Tim, I
didn't
played it.
know. Never
I
got
played
it up
it
before.
over like I think I've played 4,000 hours over a period of 4 years, or maybe even more than that. And so I really love this game, and it's gonna get probably its biggest update pretty soon. I think somewhere on December 5th, maybe. Which is sad because that's when my exam starts. So
Oof.
yeah,
Shit.
Hey, we both
and
have
then
that
I've
thing. You
also
have Warframe coming out the day your exams start, and I have Wind and Shoot coming out the day my exams start.
oh my god,
We're
I
a
hate that so
suffering
much.
power duo.
Suffering power.
Suffering
Also,
power
I've been
duo.
playing GTA Online. So one good thing about this is the diamonds are back in the casino world. So great way to make money, and that leads me to my next point, which is that there's going to be a GTA update dropping somewhere on December 10th. So this is possibly it to create hype for a new GTA trailer. Hear me out. This is possibly to create hype for a new GTA 6 trailer. So if a trailer is going to come out, it's going to be within like 5 days of the
Yeah,
GTA
I've
update.
heard
So look
rumors
forward to
about
that.
them being one. Yeah.
Yeah,
And there's like an unlisted video on the website, I mean on the YouTube channel. Insane. But yeah.
yeah.
What
That's
happened to
pretty
your
much
mic?
Hmm?
it.
What happened to your mic?
Wait, who's Mike?
Out of
Yours.
yours.
You went from
Oh, I
being
don't know.
loud to being like. Yeah,
Oh, there you go. There you go. Yeah.
there we go.
Nice.
All
Nice.
right,
It's
and I
just
guess Bhargu is currently reading Sakamoto Days again. He is also reading Berserk again and Neon Genesis Evangelion again. Rereads are great.
again.
Rishan.
But yeah,
On
we
God.
have not. We don't. Yeah.
I know nothing about this. I'm thinking of reading Sakamoto Days just because of how much he hypes it up, not gonna lie.
Yeah. Berserk is also. I'm thinking of reading Berserk. It's.
I don't you dare out of you'll ruin your innocence. I haven't even read it. I just know things that like Prisha's told me about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Crazy.
and oh yeah, he
Well, I mean,
wanted me
if
to show off
Prisha's
some
read
of
it, I
his
know
art.
for sure I'm not going to read it. God damn.
Oh
Terrible
shit.
taste.
Uh,
Okay.
he wanted me to show off some of his art, so I said, yeah, okay. And he said, you better put some of your art in too, or I'll, or your art, my art isn't gonna, it shouldn't be there. And I'm like, oh, fine, I'll put in my art. But then I realized, wait, I control the PPT, so I didn't put in my art. It's like,
No
who
free
the hell are
will.
you to,
No free
who the,
will.
who the hell are you to make demands of me? God, shoo.
God.
For real.
I control the PPT. And yes, look at it. It's beautiful. First of all, the
It's pretty,
dynamics on
yeah.
this hand over here, perfect. Then like the ink work is just masterful. Like the amount of detail shoved into this one image is boggling. He's like doing this for like his gallery 11th grade. If I can, I want to go there and just like praise every single thing and just like stand at his exhibition and be like, "Hi, are you here for the Bhargav exhibition?" Yeah, I will walk you through the life and times of Bhargav. This was a piece of macaroni art that little baby Bhargav drew when he was 5 years old, and
Yo, Sid, can I join you?
Oh, a must, please.
yes, the
Hell
more the
yeah.
merrier. You know what they say, the more the merrier.
The
And
more
yeah,
the merrier.
guess what Sid the Squid is reading, which is I am currently reading
It's
the
the
one,
One Piece.
the
It's the
One
One
Piece.
Piece.
Yes, and I am
One
currently
Yo.
Piece is
reading the.
here.
I have currently resumed read the Water Seven arc of One Piece. It's amazing. That's all I'll say. I love this. Like the series has just taken such a turn with it, with this, and I am here for it because Jesus Christ, it is so good. The amount of tension that is packed into this one thing, the amount of character drama and dynamics that shut up, Prisha. God, no, you're not here. We'll get to you later. Come on, wait. But yes, the One Piece. I love this arc so much. I just finished with one of the major characters' backstory in this arc. It was so good. I cannot wait to see where it's going. I'm almost done with the arc. After that, I'll be starting with the Ennie's Lobby arc, which is what I've been told is one of the best arcs in the whole series. And if it surpasses this, because this is already amazing, there's one scene that just acts so much of an emotional punch, and it's like at the beginning of the arc. I cannot tell you how much I just love love this saga. And so far, I mean, I'm almost halfway through. My god, it is just like absolute perfection. I'll stop landing, but I love it. Yeah.
That's
Say
not in the video.
Say no spoiling. Say no
Say
spoiling.
no
I heard
spoily.
you. Say it right
Say
now.
no spoily.
No spoily.
Correct.
That
Next. And
that's good
Trisha
enough.
is reading the picture of Dorian Gray and done the done. Next.
Nice.
We will smell you.
We will
You-
smell you later.
we will smell you
We will
later.
smell you later.
Which is
Goodbye.
after
Goodbye.
pre-boards and pre-boards 2 and after boards. Bye.